care to donate some more summer-like weather. Live to meteorologist Michael Coos for an early check of the forecast.
And Mark, it's Halloween week at CityTV. Be prepared to get scared. This is my new buddy up here. We're out at Bathurst and 16th. We're up here at the Ainsworth house. Chris is still firing up the gear. And, you know, we're still a handful of days away, but he's pretty much got everything fired and going on all cylinders. He has a few lights to work up and lots of extension cords to wire up as well. Let's take a quick walk around the place. This is an interesting feature that I haven't seen at any of the other Halloween houses that I've been at over the years. He actually has pillars constructed with speakers built in, and these speakers give you that surround sound, scary surround sound. All this fencing, wrought iron fencing all the way around the house is not permanent. This is temporary just for the Halloween setup. You see the tombstone set up in the front yard, and then we go around the side of the side yard, and you're seeing the same thing. A couple of big gargoyles up here. It's pretty elaborate. It's well done. We'll talk to Chris, and we'll find out more about it. We'll also talk about the charity that they are raising money for, sick kids, and they've raised a fair amount of money over the years for that great charity. Let's take a look. Who is it? Come in. Welcome to the Ainsworth home. Take a look at the wonderful display they've put on for us here. Chris told us he just carved that up this afternoon when he found out we were coming up here. Chris Ainsworth and his wife Shirley, wonderful hosts here. Let me shut their door so their power bill doesn't go through the roof. It's getting a little chilly out here. Now, they have an incredible Halloween house display here. I want to point you with my zombie hand to the yard. Look at all the zombies down here. Chris has 20-plus zombies in and around the area. As we look at that, this is what the trick-or-treaters will see on Halloween. They'll actually run this ghoulish gauntlet. There's actually wild lights in here, some scary zombies like my friend right here, face not doing as well as it once did, big old rat right here, and oh, they have a roach problem. I don't know if they knew about that. I'm going to talk to Shirley, see how she's keeping things in the kitchen. This is what we're looking at as we get around to the side of the house at the corner lot. More zombies and plenty of kids already gathering around. Lots of people in the neighborhood. This is the hub this time of year, and you can see they're all waving, happy to be down here. Let's get in. We have some rain in the forecast, Gord, but it's not going to put a damper on the Halloween activities taking place up here in Thornhill, Bathurst and 16th. Take a look at some of the neighborhood folks that have gathered around. This has become sort of the hub, and it does every year at this time of year as we lead up to Halloween. It's the Ainsworth's home. They're in behind me here. This is Ryan, Matthew, Chris, and Shirley. First of all, Chris, tell us about some of the features here and how it's all come together.
This year we've upped it a little bit. We brought in a custom banner, and in the banner we've got glowing eyes that are with 19-inch computer monitors. We got a projector behind us. We got some new animatronics by the garage area, some more zombies. So every year we got to up it.
So how did you first get into the whole thing? Where did it start? What was the first feature that you put together?
I think it started as a kid. You know, once I couldn't trick or treat anymore, was the next best thing was to start dressing up my parents' house, and it just grew from there.
Now, Shirley, did you know you were getting this when you got this guy?
Absolutely not.
How do you like it?
I tolerate it. No, I'm starting to love it.
And I'm sure it makes for a busy, not just a Halloween night, but a busy week or a couple of weeks leading up to it as well.
Yeah, it's very hectic. There's a lot of preparation that goes into it, several months of hard work.
And how do you guys like it? You like it all right, Ryan?
Yeah. And
how's your costume coming together?
it's cool.
Yeah, see?
And I got a game Bakugan and I play it.
Well, that's perfect.
And even Dragonoid. I play with my Bakugan named Dragonoid.
Now, thank you very much. I want to touch on one more thing. You guys are raising money here for a great cause. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, Halloween, again, it's all about the kids. So what better cause to give to during Halloween than sick kids? And on a personal side, both of our young guys benefited from the amazing care. And we just think it's a great thing to do. Also, community. Community loves it, as you can see here. And I want to be that house that everybody always remembers when they were a kid.
Yeah, and this is it. It's really become it. Thanks for having us up here. We've been shortage of zombies here either. We are around the side of the house now at the Ainsworth home, up here around Bathurst and 16th Ave. You can see they call this area the laboratory, or the laboratory, or just the lab for short. I want to first of all take you over to the meat cooler here. They actually have a meat shop, and let's take a look at some of the cuts here. Here's a prime foot cut. Here it says USDM prime. I think maybe that's for mortician's cut. A fair amount of fat actually in the foot. 100 grams of fat per serving. 98 pounds is the recommended serving size, though. So you need to eat a lot of foots to get, or feet, a lot of foots to get up to that serving size. There's one more thing I'm going to show you at the end of the segment. It's really, really scary. So if you have little kids, maybe you want to have them turn away. But you don't want to miss it, mommies and daddies. Here's what we're looking at weather-wise. Scary. Here we go. You ready, Jeff?
I can take it. Crack
I'm freaked out by that. But the little kids around here, they are just laughing always. They just love it. Back to the newsroom.
All right, Michael, thank you for that. From the